those big movers, basically, for the team. He was the one that, was the MVP in the last game. And with his Ezreal, he just true shot barraging everybody. But this time, he is going to be going on the Kai'Sa. Not, like, I'm surprised to see him, give the Ezreal up this time. Because he did really, really well with it on the last game, and it doesn't look like, he really needed to fix anything that was broken with regards to playing against the composition of Invade right now.
Maybe he got sick and tired of not being able to be there the moment the setups were made, so now with the Killer Instinct, he would be.
Oh yeah.
And let's see if that's going to happen, especially with the Call of Forge God available here for FPX. Wukong gonna be taken away. Any sort of anti-engage and long crowd controls is very much a blunder here to FPX, especially in coordination and in synergy of the cask of Typro Pam. Vi gonna be removed here. That is just perfect. Shingdao 7 was magnificent on this champion earlier.
Yeah, he really was. That Vi really gave everybody on the team basically a lot of ways to just be relevant throughout the entire game, because you could not stop Shingdao 7. They could not track him down, and Merly will have that unenviable task here as they pick up that Aatrox. We've seen Aatrox shift more towards the jungle lately, but the Yone maybe for Azriel here to go up against the Fiora would be an interesting choice indeed.
So it's going to be the Yone instead of the Aatrox. But FPX will be eyeing again on Burst. They saw Murdy on the Lee Sin, and Shingdao 7 is like, let me get a taste of that. Oh man, the dragon is out of here.
They teased us in the first one. They teased us in the first game when they picked this champion up, or when they hovered over the Aurelion Sol. Now they're committing. Now SkyFL has committed to the Aurelion Sol, and you love to see it. I am absolutely jazzed to see that the Star Dragon is going to be getting some action here, even though it's against the Zoe, who is, arguably more meta and has a lot more staying power in the kit than Aurelion Sol. Let's still see. Really happy.
True. It's been a while since we've last seen Aurelion Sol, especially it being meta. 2021 rather was the time of Aurelion Sol before the massive nerfs. Same with Misfortune and the following changes we adapted towards more on the mages in the dragon lane. Now the dragon is back. At least put an asterisk on that just yet, because FPX will try to be the one to reintroduce this champion. Look at this dude, it's so huge.
Oh man,
so huge on
big dragon.
Big dragon.
To be fair, in the lore, right, Aurelion Sol is bigger than literally galaxies. Those are stars that are orbiting him, right? He's stars are bigger than a planet, and Valorant is a planet. It's so theoretically, Aurelion Sol is the biggest being in Legends.
But in the game, sometimes you do see Aurelion Sol as being so small.
Yeah, to scale him down.
No, to scale him down. Sometimes Sion gets even bigger than this dude. That's just.
I mean,
everyone gets nerfed. A Cho'Gath in the PC version, right? Especially with lots of stacks and all. Hopefully, we do see that champion in here as well. That would be fun.
Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice to see. Just a big Cho boy. That's something that I've always liked playing back in the PC version. And right now, though, Azriel, he's gonna feel a lot of pressure here. He is in the top lane. Dawn is there. Shingdao is going to hit that Sonic Wave. No, not quite. He is actually going to get punished for that, as the turret shot takes him out. Azriel looking to get Another one here onto Dawn. Dawn has to flash out, and that was a little bit of a misstep from FPX.
Wasn't able to get that kill. Azrael will be fine in the top lane. Bottom lane is a fight again.
Kong is just looking for more. Every single time, these two are just looking for more. Kong and Chao are one of the most aggressive bot lanes that I've ever seen in Wild Rift. My god. SkyFL though is going to... No, Wild Attack didn't do anything. He's going to survive. Bang!
Bang 2. Both of them almost died.
The 1 HP. The 1 HP.
I would take that any time of the day. Survive and not get the kill, but also survive. Because it would be really bad. It could have gone either way. He survived 1 auto attack, and the Zoe survived 1 tick of the ignite.
That was very, very close. I still don't like who has the upper hand here in terms of just the chapters that they want to play, because IFL and Bank are 2 very skilled players. It's just that SkyFL shows his prowess more when it comes to those assassins, very high damage champs, and something like Aurelion Sol. I don't know if that's really going to show his potential as much. But we shall see. We shall see.
Top lane. He might actually go here. But Azrael does have a ward placed there on that. It's that push. Bottom lane though, they... Oh, INV Esports. This is surprising. They're the ones ganking. Unfortunately, they weren't able to connect that Sleepy Trouble Bubble. So they won't be able to catch Chao at least for the meantime. And FPX. This time we actually see a more slow-paced game. I think this is better for INV Esports.
I think so too, because FPX they haven't gotten a single kill, and it's already been 3.5 minutes. That's much better than where they were 3.5 minutes in the last game. But now they're gonna go for the big gank, and there's the Dragon's Rage and the miss on the Sonic Wave. So Azrael's gonna get out scot-free, even with 3 members of FPX spending their time to go to top lane, which is a huge, colossal time sink.
It's been a while since I've said these skill names: Celestial Expansion, Voice of Light, Star Surge. Man, it's been 2 years.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Finally, we do see the dragon come up here. The damage though on the Aurelion Cell is not that high in the early game. It's pretty much negligible. The only thing that popularized Aurelion Cell back in the day was actually the high gank rage that you can actually do. Before he got massively nerfed. You can pretty much gank every minute, then go back to lane without missing your wave.
Yeah, that was fun. Good times. But unfortunately, it is not that way now, which is good better, but it does make him a little bit less fun now. Pam though is going to get knocked up. And he's gonna get away scot-free, although Killer Instinct means that 1 more auto attack, no, not quite, is going to take him down as they risk everything there, and unfortunately it is still going to be a 1-for-1. SkyFL now gonna get bullied in his own jungle. Could this actually be the comeback for INV Esports? Murley has been found. He's been found out. He's going to get flashed on by Shingdao 7. And that is going to be another Sonic Wave onto Bluff X. Another kill. Chao's not able to defend him, but Bag is going to get 2. So INV Esports at the end of that is still going to get a positive in terms of overall games there.
Yeah, INV Esports actually leading in terms of kills. This is mind-blowing. Maybe I don't want to call anything off just yet. I might curse this game, so I'm just gonna say I'm not noticing something.
Yeah, I don't see it.
We don't see anything happening in this game. Fingers crossed. But the dragon's gonna be started here by INV Esports. RH can be traded out here by FPX, since we do see them struggling a bit in terms of team fighting. So this is good. This is good scaling objective here for INV Esports.
Yeah, a really good way to get in the game and get their lead bigger. They are trying to test this Rift Herald. Who's gonna take it? It's actually still going to be FPX, and that is a big knockup on 3. Kong has made his way into the fight. He's gotten one. Maybe gets another one onto back. Yes, he does. Asriel now running for his life is not going to be successful, and that is 3 kills for FPX as well as the Rift Herald. They have just gotten the lead once again in this game.
Yeah, they basically has dragged it out and stole the candy from the baby here on INV Esports. Stole the lead and stole the control. Now they open up the tier 1 tower in the mid lane as well. Pretty much taking a 3,000 gold lead on FPX's side. Top lane as well might be destroyed here by the Fiora. But looks like he's not gonna pursue. We'll look into this replay on the RH. That was not really required here for INV Esports. We had no reason to contest, knowing that FPX actually is more grouped up. They recently just secured the dragon, so the others actually went for a reset. And look at the numbers advantage here of FPX. They basically just run it down here on the members of INV Esports. They weren't as coordinated as they intended them to be. And the cost is definitely a big lead of FPX.
Yeah, FPX could have really been... They could have been on the back foot for most of this game, but INV Esports, they just did not consider the fact that, you know, trying to go for something like that was going to be detrimental. But yeah, unfortunate. But that's how it is. Now Dawn is going to get dove, but he is stunning them up. He is putting this fight to INV Esports. Bank is there as well. Now he knows, so that is 3 members that he has to deal with. But Shingdown 7 is going to be coming up from the rear. He's going to be going on. Asriel takes him down immediately. Murley's there as well. There's the light. And he does get it, and then Bank goes down. That's 3 for 1. FPX once again being on the driver's seat.
Oh man, I love hearing that. Voice of Light. Voice of Light. Aurelian Soul is now again picked up here in Wild Rift. I miss this dude. I miss this dragon.
Yes.
So much. Because I actually mained Aurelian Soul during the season 1 as well. And also in PC when it was different before he changed it there.
Oh yeah. And the big changes. They basically reworked him like twice, right? It was like the big rework and then the mini rework.
Yeah.
In the PC version, but in Wild Rift, he's been doing very decently well.
At least on maybe custom,
in casual
not in
play.
Pro. we see this replay. It's actually a decent dive, but it took them such a long time to kill Dawn. And honestly, it didn't seem to be worth it anymore. Now we see a fight.
Yeah, it's going to be another maybe a big fight here as they've started to go under the tower for these kills. I don't know, man. Dawn is behind them as FPX. They just apply a lot of pressure. They're not really going for like the big fights just yet. They just want to put a little bit of pressure on INV Esports a little bit at a time, because look at this lead. They're still very much ahead at 10 minutes. Now Murley, though, he's going to risk it all for that blue buff. Doesn't even get it.
And this is going to be a little bit bad for INV Esports still. 10 minutes on the board. Let's look at the scaling capability of INV Esports for a bit. Kali, Zeri, Zoe can actually still burst. He has the crown, so he won't be as bursty. Or he can't be burst that much. They have the Yoni as well to maybe do something later on, especially with the Fate sealed. But FPX, again, the setups are just too clean. Fiora is well ahead. They can basically take this dragon away now from INV Esports.
Ooh, this could be difficult. This could be difficult for INV Esports, but this could be their chance, or they are going to get flanked out, though they've already lost 1 member. They've lost 2. That wasn't their chance at all, as another 2 kills fall into the lap of FPX, and they are onto the tower. A double knock out there for Chow, as the stars, the galaxies are expanding, and Asriel is going to get kicked back. He is going to get teleported on by the Killer Instinct, and that's 3 for nothing. FPX so clean. Now BluffX and Bang, that's a 2 vs 1 against Kong, but he's got no killer instinct left to chase after those kills. He's still fighting just himself against the other two because the rest of FPX, they've made their way over to the Dragon Pit.
So clean, so good in the place of FPX here. They're gonna take the Dragon just like what you mentioned. And again, the lead is just outstanding. Chow getting caught though is a sacrifice, if you may say.
Yeah. That is a big sacrifice, honestly. But it is what it is, and that is how the cookie crumbles.
Sometimes.
Sometimes here, yeah.
Sometimes, yeah. Just sometimes. FPX is still the one dictating the flow of this game. INV Esports are the one chasing them as of the moment. Trying to get a grab, get a hold of them. 7,500. Sky is having a really good time on this Aurelion. So like, I can't even believe I'm saying this, but this Aurelion Soul is doing well.
Oh, the dragon is coming through. He brings the galaxy with him, but it hits nothing. It does mean that INV Esports has to retreat a long way back. So that is something that yeah, they cannot be in their jungle at the moment. They have to give it up to FPX or else they're just gonna get engaged on here. Ooh, Kong incredibly low. That may be a huge boon for them, but not quite, I think. Then capitalize on it.
Not first. Not at first. FPX is just taking their time. They still have a decent late 8 in scaling, especially with the Kaisa, with the Fiora. Aurelion Soul as well can do so much, especially with the kiting ability or like the peel that can be provided to him by Chow and Kingdom Step. Merly is being too greedy here. Killer Instinct is available, so he should fall down. One auto attack.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, big mistake.
Huge mistake, unfortunately, but that is, you know, kind of completely fine right here. Because he, well, unfortunately, FPX is going to put a lot of pressure on them with the Baron. With Merly not being there, that just signals that, you know, there's nothing they can really do to contest that. But still, FPX playing a cautious game. They don't want to throw whatsoever for any reason here against FPX.
Absolutely. Since the burst is still here from INV Esports, Celestial Expansion. Then connect Star Surge though. Boom!
That is a big noise of light, but everybody flashes out. INV Esports
and nobody dies.
That engagement. Nobody bit the dust.
Only the Aurelion Soul. That was
just the Aurelion Soul.
yes.
we meant, you know, we meant the players on INV Esports, but they at least were able to punish the Aurelion Soul for being a little bit too aggressive. See, that's what I was saying about the Aurelion Soul maybe not being fit to the playstyle.
He ganked alone. It was excited. The star surge was getting big. How can you stop? Do you stop? No. You let it hit an enemy, and if you die, it's okay.
You let it roll.
You let it roll. We always want to see a big star surge, and we actually see it quite a lot before 2021. I want to see it again today. I want to see it again on Sky. If he makes it happen, like almost half of the screen in one star surge, oh,
that'll be fun. That'll be fun to see.
Because literally you can't escape. Even if you flash, once you get into the middle part of it, you're dead. Now they go in.
Yep. Once again inside the jungle. Dong 128 is the first one in, but Shinga7 is the one who chases the Yone, and he's gonna go golden. Under the tower though, Thypro Pam is gonna bite the dust, but they've also gotten the Lee Sin. It's 4 vs 3. Kong gets hit, but he goes golden, and that will save him from Azriel. Azriel goes down. It's now a 2 vs 4. BluffX is doing his best to do damage, lay it down. Bang though is the one who takes the kill. Onto the Kaisa, he shuts down Kong. Now Chow is on the back foot. SkyFL, he tries to go for the Galactic Expansion, but the stars are just not aligning for him at the moment.
Yeah, not aligning at all. It's basically an eclipse here on the side of FPX. 3 for 3. INV Esports got so much shutdown. We look into this replay and see absolutely why Aurelion Soul is really hard to actually pull off. We see Shingdao 7 be overextended so much. Yeah, you get the kill onto the Yone, but what cost? You give a shutdown. And FPX overcommitted. We see Azra actually go in, and he almost got outplayed. He actually got outplayed, but we see Bank and BluffX being able to work as a duo to take them down, burst so many members on the side of FPX. Even Chow couldn't survive and get out. INV Esports might have just got so much gold back in their favor. Look into this. Look into the stats. 4,000 remains as a lead here from FPX and INV Esports. 2 dragons. This is basically stalemate now.
Yep. This is a very, like, honestly, INV Esports, they could still take this. They have shown some, you know, resistance. They've shown some sparks of brilliance here against FPX, and the fact that they were able to last this long. Oh my god, here it is, the stars are coming for you, the big star on the 3, and that's already loading. God, 5 Pro Pam is going to get caught out as well. He's gone. Now Azrael and BluffX, they have to make the best of that situation, but the damage is there. BluffX is the one who is tearing them apart like paper. That's a 2 for 2.
Yeah, in a 4 versus 5 basically as a start, because Yone fell down the minute the stars collided against them. But BluffX is more like a BuffX here with the Zeri just gunning them down, and FPX couldn't handle it.
That was absolutely insane. You got what you wanted, man. The entire lane was engulfed in the star storm. Now they've maybe found BluffX here. They really need to take him down before he can do all too much more damage, and they do. John127, he does get the pop onto the grand challenge, but that's not enough, as the stars will be denied here for SkyFL and Chow. That was still BluffX getting 2 kills before he died.
INV Esports, even if they're low, even if the lead is 5k, we cannot discount BluffX. At most, it's just Merly that is actually not having a good time. Pro Pam and back! Killer Instinct.
Ooh, that is going to be back, going down. Big Killer Instinct, and they've gotten another one out to the Grog, as Azrael and Merly, they don't really have the tankiness to deal with all that much from FPX. So FPX, they will get the priority on this Elder Drake. Calm's already started up. They're gonna get it. Merly is alive, yes, but he doesn't have enough stats to really get in the fight versus 4. So they're just gonna give that Elder Drake away. This gives FPX a huge lead.
FPX looks like it's all seriousness now. They saw the potential of BluffX, and they're like, okay, let's try to avoid him as much as possible, take the other members and make sure they have numbers advantage, take the objective as well, just like this Elder Dragon and Baron now. And now BluffX is bursted 100 to 0. My god! I doubted Sky. I am sorry, because he 100 to 0. What? No way. What?
Yeah, you better be sorry for that. Oh my lord.
What just happened?
I am at a loss for words.
Just like Shenron suddenly. So calm.
Oh god. Now they are into the Nexus. There's not all too much that INV can do, as FPX closes it out in a dramatic fashion there. 2 to 0 for the Chinese team versus INV Esports.